story is, like you said, watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hear Cynthia talking about her struggles with fibroids. I'm like, nah, I can't be that serious. But for me, my story goes back to, I have 3 boys, and my youngest one is 20. I ended up getting pregnant again. I was like,
well, you was out here doing stuff. I'm not about to deal with 4th child. And so, they give you that time window when you do the abortion. You got a certain time window that you're supposed to stick to. I think I did mine a little after. So at that point, when I did it, I don't think they did it, got everything out like they were supposed to. So me, my mom, and the kids, one day we go into the barbershop, get them a haircut. I'm getting ready to get out the truck. I had on white jeans, all of a sudden, just blood running everywhere. So at that point, we go to the emergency room. I had to have DNC done or whatever. So between all the scraping and stuff, I had a lot of scar tissue. So even going to see my gynecologist and all this, nobody never still pointed out, oh, you got fibroids or you have these issues or whatever. Time went on. Periods got worse, like the bleeding, like you said, like you can be anywhere, all of a sudden, you just bleed. You just bleed. And then you got blood clots just thick, and it was just so messy and so uncomfortable. You got all these stomach cramps, back cramps, and it was just so uncomfortable. So like I said, I'm watching a Housewives episode. It's like, okay, let me figure this out. So I made an appointment. First thing, I had to go have an MRI done. I work across the street from Dr. Lipman over at Current Health, so pharmacy over there, something over there. They send me down to the MRI place, the image place. I get there, I put MRI. Okay, this ain't gonna work. Y'all put me in this tube, cost no, this is not gonna work. No, ain't gonna work. So it's like, well, okay, well, you just might call your doctor and just get, something to calm you down. Okay, well, let me call, no, it ain't gonna be today. Okay, all right, so I had to call back, I had to reschedule. So it's like, well, we have another place over in Douglasville. The tube is smaller, shorter, whatever. Okay, so I did that one. And then when I first met with Dr. Lipman, it was like, it wasn't so much of the fibroids. I had more so enlarged uterus, and I had a couple of fibroids that was on top. And then at the time, like my husband didn't go with me on the first visit, but it was more so like, he wanted to have more kids. I'm like, I'm living my best life. So it was like, okay, well, so like we've been together 10 years, married 8, and it's just like, okay, well, you might want to consider having a child with your husband, and I'm just like, no, whatever. I'm not even about that life right now. So, when I started Dr. Lipman or whatever, we with the insurance I had, I was like, it's gonna be real expensive or whatever. So when we found out with insurance, everything was good and stuff, we made the appointment, did everything that we were supposed to do. Like I said, it probably took no more than 45 minutes for the procedure, but the medication that he gave me, I just like, once I got back there and they was like, oh, just count to 5. I didn't know the procedure had happened. When I got up, I was already in the recovery mode, and I asked my husband, I was like, well, what time you gonna take us back there? But most like, it was because I was like, with my menstruals, I was like 2 days real light, and then for all this stuff to just hit you at one time, 5 to 7 days, like it was a major difference. So once I had the procedure done, I think I took like a week off from work, and the only thing I had was just like bruising and swelling here on the thigh. Other than that, everything was good. But then maybe I was in pain a little bit more, so I went back to Dr. Lipman, and I was just letting them know, like, look, the pain is still going or whatever. They fixed me right up, and I probably was out of work for maybe 2 weeks for the most. And ever since then, everything has just been getting back to normal, like the back pains, the cramps and all that, everything is just like back to normal. And I'm just like, thank God that I had that opportunity to go and see what exactly was going on instead of prolonging it like I did before. And everything, like, to this day is just like, thank God, like, it, it's back to normal. And it's still like, it's a process, and you still trying to get back on track to what you normally was. And me, like I said, the process is probably like going on 3 years for me, but for now, like, everything now is just like back to normal, and you don't have all those pains and all those problems that you did. But I would tell anybody, like, it's a lot. It's a big step, it's a lot, and you go through a lot just dealing with it. And like I tell some of my friends, like, even though you have those cramps and those heavy periods and stuff, like, go get it checked out, because you really don't know what's going on, and it can be more than what you think it is. And like, just don't wait too late to get it done and get it checked out. And that's my step.